Let me call you in down that pecan tree-lined lane through the screen door, down the hallway down on the Farm Radio's kitchen table. We're about to feed you a big old heaping helping of ag lunch, a chicken fried steak, some jalapeno gravy, plenty of Nanny's East rolls, and a cold cucumber salad. Glass of iced tea in the pitcher there on the table. We've got soda water in the number 2 wash tub down there on the floor, plenty of ice on it, and the coffee pot is always hot on the stove. First up, let's do some ag weather for some of our 14 affiliate stations and the communities that they support. Neighbor, let's begin up in Abilene. Mostly sunny today, a few clouds later, 98 the high, 73 the low, only a 20% chance of rain. Abilene's next good chance of rain is not in the foreseeable future. Of course, our affiliate in Abilene is the country giant, KLGD 1069. Gosh, people hear us all the way up to Ashvermont on that signal. Now let's drop down to Ballinger, where our affiliate there is 1400 AM, KRUN, where country begins. 96 the high, 71 the low, a few passing clouds, 20% chance of moisture. And neighbor, that's the best chance of moisture they'll have till next Wednesday the 26th. Now, neighbor, let's drop down to Kerrville. Well, we've got 92.3 The Ranch, KRNH. A thunderstorm possible today. In fact, they're calling for a 60% chance, 92 the high, 68 the low, 1 or 2 points of moisture. Neighbor, the next best chance of rain is not in the foreseeable future. Now, neighbor, let's go to San Antonio, where our big 50,000-watt station is, 680 AM KKYX. A 40% chance of thunderstorms today, 97 the high, 75 the low, maybe 10 or 12 points of moisture, and I don't see anything until Wednesday of next week. Now, neighbor, let's drop down to Corpus. 95 today, 78 the low. Of course, our affiliate station in Corpus is 97.5 Real Country, a 20% chance of moisture. But neighbor, on the coast, as we move towards Sunday the 23rd through Wednesday the 26th, we have better chances of rain because of tropical development. They're calling for 40, 50, 50, and 60 as that rolls Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's the 23rd through the 26th. In fact, there are 3 tropical systems out there that we're watching. I believe the second one in line bears the most watching for this central Texas coast. Neighbor, there is your ag weather for quite a few of the affiliate stations within our country, and we've just about made the track all the way down from Abilene to the Texas coast, and you can listen to Down on the Farm all the way. Neighbor, let's take a look at those commodities of ag interest, and I'll remind you, we have 14 affiliate stations. We're trying to get as close to the noon hour with our commodities as we can get, so don't use these to make any kind of trade decisions. December corn, $3.43 even money, up 5. November beans, $9.10 up 11 3/4. Deese bean meal, $3.02 even money by the ton, up $3.50 by the ton. While December Kansas City wheat by the bushel, $4.46 1/4 by the bushel, up 10.5. December cotton up 62 at 63.47. October live cattle at 50 at 110.72. October feeder cattle up a nickel at 147.42. October lean hogs up 72.5 at 53.75, while August class 3 milk up 1 at 19.80. Taking a look at that September U.S. dollar index, down 235 points at 92.84. December gold is up 41.50 at $1,991.20 by the ounce. West Texas Intermediate crude at 56 at 42.57. Neighbor, there's your commodities of ag interest as close to the noon hour as I can get them because of the production restraints we have. So let's switch gears and get a feature story from Tom Nicoletti in the Texas Farm Bureau Radio News Desk. This will not affect everybody, but some folks I know send cattle to New Mexico, Oklahoma, Kansas. They might need a electronic tag in their ear. Right, Tom?
RFID tags. I'm Tom Nicoletti with Prime Cuts on Texas News and Views from the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is now accepting comments on a proposal that would require RFID tags for transporting cattle across state lines. TFB Network's Jessica Domo has more.
You're more than a rancher. You do what's right and trust others to do the same. That's the Texas way. Hi, I'm Pat McDowell, and we ranch near Shamrock, Texas. In 2019, your dollars helped the beef-loving Texans brand reach consumers nearly 300 million times. Efforts like the hit Hulu series BarbecQuest and successful advertising prove that your checkoff is working hard to keep beef in its strongest state. Find out more at TexasBeefCheckoff.com, funded by the Texas Beef Council.
Under a new proposal, starting January 1st of 2023, cattle and bison moved across state lines will be required to have a radio frequency identification, or RFID tag. Currently, both metal and RFID tags may be used. The proposal is part of USDA's Animal and Plant Health Inspection Services efforts to increase animal disease traceability in the United States. USDA's Rod Bain joins us with more.
As the Agriculture Department's Undersecretary for Marketing and Regulatory Programs, Greg Ibaugh, explains,
the pork and poultry industry were able to adopt and identify schemes for animal traceability and have complete traceability in place already.
Yet more producers and less integration within the cattle industry has resulted in challenges in creating their own animal disease traceability system and in turn protecting cattle from diseases. With that, USDA recently announced a proposal on a transition of certain and approved radio frequency ID tags as official identification for transport across interstate lines.
With this announcement, we have worked with the beef industry to figure out how we can start phasing out some of the manual systems that require auction barns and veterinarians to read tags, write down long numbers in those that are visible on those tags, and then be able to share them on health certificates or official documents as animals move across the United States.
The new proposal would also apply to bison as well.
Bison are included because the diseases that affect cattle or bovines also affect bison. And so to be able to protect both industries, we need them both to be regulated in a similar manner as far as traceability is concerned.
And in terms of the transition period to RFID official identification, a period lasting until January 1st, 2023, Undersecretary Ibaugh says that should give livestock producers ample time to ear tag their animals, including metal ID tags, through the transition timeline.
We're also implementing at USDA a program where we will help producers by sharing the cost. We're giving away a lot of RFID tags in the form of brucellosis vaccination ID tags, as well as non-program or non-vaccination tags that producers can start putting in their replacement heifers to help build that core.
Public comment on the proposal is being accepted through the Federal Register until October 5th.
That report was from USDA's Rod Bain. You can comment on regulations.gov. Simply search APHIS RFID. Again, that is regulations.gov. Search APHIS, that's APHIS RFID. After the comment period is over, APHIS says it will review all comments and publish a follow-up notice with its response to the comments.
After my first car accident, I feared the biggest damage would be to my wallet. I expected a mountain of bills and a long, drawn-out process. But my Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent was there when I needed her and helped me get back on my feet and in my car in no time. Instead of a hassle, I got reassurance and a quick recovery.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to find an agent who's there when you need them most. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
This is Texas News and Views. I'm Tom Nicoletti with the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
Thank you, Tom. Oh, Tom Nicoletti, stick around, eat lunch with us. I think old Hop Sing's about to ring that lunch bell. Yes, he is. Chicken fried steak, jalapeno gravy, plenty of Nanny Cease rolls, and a cold cucumber salad, glass of iced tea. Soda water's in that number 2 wash tub on ice, and the coffee pot is there on the stove. Help yourself. Let's help old Kenny Mingus. Kenny Mingus, Milam County Livestock Auction Cameron. He's going to eat with us. Kenny, how'd the Friday sale go?
Well, it turned out pretty good, Larry. We wound up with a total of 2,114 head. And I guess out of that mix, we had about, close to 450 cows out of that. We'll start with the steer cattle under 300, 161 to 220. 3 to 400 pound steers 143 to 197, 4 to 500 pound steers 110 to 185, and over 570 to $1.51. Under 300 pounds on the heifers, 133 to 230, 3 to 400 pound heifers, 121 to 155, 4 to 500 pound heifers, 95 to $1.51, and over 560 to $1.47. On the Packer cows, about steady with last week, from 25 to 66. Packer bulls, they took a little money off of them, from 60 to 90. And on your cow calf, your stocker cows, your bred cows, from 300 to 1425. And on your cow calf pairs, from 575 to 1700.
What are we anticipating for this next go-round?
Well, there's been a few calls this morning on some yearlings to come in. Got a guy maybe going to send me about 25 or 30 big stout bred cows. So we got a little bit of start to it. We dang sure didn't get any of this rain, so I imagine they'll go to calling with them pretty quick.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for this next Friday's sale. I guess that's on the 21st at Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're available here at the office from about 9 to 3, Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. You can follow us on our webpage at milamcountylivestockauction.com or catch us on Facebook.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're with Levi Anderson. Levi, the Stay Tough product is a great seller at D&D, and you've got some high fence specials, don't you?
Absolutely, Larry. We have 2096 deer wire that we're running on special for $349 this spring, while supplies last.
Tell everyone how to get a hold of you for this particular product at D&D.
You can reach one of our friendly staff here at the store, 830-379-7340.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
Neighbor, when you hear cattle in the alleyway, they're getting them shipped to their final destinations from Lexington Livestock Commission Company. They had their sale on Saturday. Russell, stop, meet with us, and tell us how that sale went.
Yes, sir. Had 1,003 total head with 188 cows.
Let's walk the pens.
Okay. Packer cows, they were cheaper. Thinner ones brought 27 to 47. And the better cows 48 to 64. On the 3 to 400 pound steering bull calves, 115 to 195. 4 to 5 weights $1.10 to 185. 5 to 6 weights $1.05 to 155. 6 to 7 weights $1 to 139. 7 to 8 weights 95 to 135. On the heifers, 3 to 400 pound heifers, 110 to 165. 4 to 5 weights $1.05 to 145. 5 to 6 weights $1 to 135. 6 to 7 weights 95 to 125. 7 to 8 weight heifers 90 to 115.
What are we expecting for next week?
Yes, sir. I know of 2 sets of calves that are coming. One will be Charolais crosses, and the other ones will be black Brangus cross.
All right, so we got to start for this next Saturday's sale. I guess that'll be the 22nd. Russell, tell everybody how to contact you.
Yes, sir. You can get me on my cell, and that number is 979-820-7002.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we did Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
Neighbor, while I check the grains, you folks listen to the good folks from Texas Farm Bureau Radio News Desk in this edition of Focus on Ag.
Wheat planting is just around the corner. I'm Kerry Martin with Focus on Agriculture on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. Harvest of summer crops like corn and cotton is still weeks away for many Texas farmers. But James Hunt tells us that in the Panhandle, it's almost time to plant again.
As farmers get ready for the winter wheat season, seed selection is a big decision. With literally dozens of varieties to choose from, it's good that Texas A&M AgriLife offers a resource to help wheat growers narrow down their options, the annual High Plains Picks List.
When we look at our picks list, we are looking at varieties that are top-yielding varieties for this region.
That's AgriLife agronomist Jordan Bell, who tells us the analysis the Picks List offers producers goes beyond which varieties have a track record of strong yields.
We also want to look at other characteristics, including disease and insect tolerance.
And Dr. Bell says there's also guidance on which varieties are likely to produce the best quality grain for baking.
We even do give consideration to milling properties
The newly released 2021 Texas High Plains Wheat Picks list can be found online or by contacting AgriLife Extension. Reporting from Amarillo, I'm James Hunt for the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
6 F-35A fighter jets, 1 NFL team, a trip to the moon, all have $1 billion price tag. Something else that costs $1 billion? Respiratory challenges in cattle each year. It's time to fight back against costly respiratory challenges. That's why Purina starter feeds are formulated with RX3 immune support technology. It boosts calves' natural defenses, priming their immune systems from the start. Talk to your Purina rep to learn more. USDA released its latest crop production and supply and demand report this week, showing Texas cotton production now estimated at 6.2 million bales this year. That's 2% lower than 2019. They're estimating the yield at 773 pounds an acre. That's up substantially from last year's 578 pounds. The acreage number is the big one. Acreage harvested now estimated at only 3.85 million acres in Texas. That's down 27% from last year. You're listening to Focus on Agriculture. I'm Kerry Martin on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
Neighbor, let's check the grains courtesy of John Tuggle. Call 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in August, December plus 175, 916. Calling Progresso $8. Yellow corn through Corpus in August, September plus 35, 359 and a half. Houston, September plus 25, 349 and a half, and Progresso 705. Hard red winter wheat through Corpus in August, September plus 80, 505 and a quarter. Houston, September plus $1 bill, 524 and 3/4. Number one beans through Houston, August, September delivery, November less 15, 883 and 3/4. Placido, November less 60, 838 and 3/4. Neighbor, we moved 512 bale of East Texas, 43 bale of West Texas. Prices went from $57.29 to $59.79. Neighbor, there's your grains and cotton and the end of another edition of Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for listening. See you back same time tomorrow.